I'm back again this afternoon, and we're going to read another chapter from Junie B. first grader, Dumb Bunny. But we're not going to call anybody dumb, right? Oh, and this is my house, so welcome guys. First time you're seeing it. This is where I sit all the time. Have my coffee right here. Probably should get some. It's a little late in the day for coffee though. Okay, here we go, chapter 2. Lucille was still mad at lunch. I just don't get it, she grouched. How could anyone forget the Easter Bunny? The Easter Bunny brings candy right to your door. Lenny did a frown at her. He doesn't bring candy to my door, Lucille, he said. The Easter Bunny is a different religion than me. I'm Jewish. Shirley nodded. I'm Jewish too, Lucille, she said. I've never even been to an Easter egg hunt. What do you wear to something like that anyway? Lucille stood up and fluffed herself. Well, since the Easter Bunny and I are the same religion, I'm gonna wear a fancy Easter dress, Shirley, she said. Shirley thought for a minute, then she nodded. Then I guess I'll wear a fancy Jewish dress, she said. Lenny's eyes lit up. Really, Shirley? You mean we have our own clothing line? He asked. Then I think I'll wear some of my fancy Jewish pants, said Lenny. My friend named Herbert tapped on his chin. Let's see. Since I'm Presbyterian, I guess I should wear my Presbyterian pants, he said. He turned and looked at me. Presbyterian means we iron our wrinkles, I think. Guess what, guys? I'm Presbyterian. It's a little bit different than Presbyterian. Just then, Sheldon slapped the table with his hand. Hey, I know. I'll wear a fancy turban. A fancy turban is religious clothes, right? I love turbans. Mr. Scary wasn't listening to us while he ate. He put down his sandwich. Boys and girls, you all are getting way off track here. Lucille's Easter egg hunt is not a religious party. Really, I've spoken to her mother about it. It's more of a spring picnic with an egg hunt activity. Am I right, Lucille? Yes, said Lucille. My mother said the Easter Bunny isn't even working that day. He's just gonna hop around the party and smile, and you can have your picture taken with him. I thought about that for a second. I don't think bunnies should smile, I said. Bunnies have yellow teeth, like clown teeth, except bunny teeth are way pointier. Sheldon nodded. My Aunt Bunny had a pointy tooth, he said. She can stab a pickle with it, and the pickle just stays there. Okay, y'all, that's strange. Sheldon is odd. Sheldon has the interestingest family that I've ever heard of. Lucille did a big breath. Well, I don't care about pointy bunny teeth. Bunnies have some cute floppy ears, puffy fluffy tails, and itchy twitchy little noses. I kept on picturing their teeth. Bunny teeth can nibble your head into a nub, I said. No, they cannot, Junie B. Jones, she said back. Oh, yes, they can, Lucille, whatever your name is, I said. I saw it on Oprah. Mr. Scary glared at me. I ducked down in my seat and I quieted my voice. Oprah has a lot of information, I said. Mr. Scary glared at me again. I started to squirm. Teachers can spot a fib a mile away. At recess, Lucille told us more about the party. She said that there was going to be lots of delicious food to eat, plus there was going to be an exciting prize for the Easter egg winner. And wait till you hear this, she said. My dad is going to hide a real pretend golden egg, and whoever finds the egg will win the grand prize of the day. And that is a fabulous play date with me, Lucille. She twirled around and hugged herself. And it's not just any fabulous play date with me either, she said. The winner is going to go swimming with me in a heated indoor swimming pool that we just had enclosed. She did a little shiver and rubbed her arms. Isn't that exciting, everyone? She asked. Doesn't that just give you tinkles? She looked around. Well, doesn't it? Doesn't it make you tinkle all over? And all the children looked at each other. Herbert rocked back and forth on his feet a minute. I think what you mean is tingles, he said. Jose nodded. See, Lucille, you definitely mean tingles, he said. Lucille squinted at those two. Tingles, tinkles, whatever. The point is, a play date with me gives you goosebumps on your arms, she said. Just look at your arms, people. Don't you see them? Don't you see the goosebumps? All of us looked at our arms. None of us saw goosebumps. And we waited and waited really patiently. And then finally, goosebumps, shouted Sheldon. I see goosebumps, Lucille. And he ran to her and pointed. Look, Lucille, see them? See my goosebumps? Lucille's face being very happy. Oh, Sheldon, those are goosebumps. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you for those goosebumps, she said. And after that, she gave him a big hug and waved her fingers at us. Well, ta-ta, everyone. It's time for me to go look at myself in the cafeteria window. Then she shook her shiny hair and she skipped away. Sheldon kept on standing there. He was shocked from the hug, I think. Then all of a sudden, his whole face lit up and he began to shout, Lucille, wait up. I'll look at myself in the cafeteria window too. Sheldon really seems to like Lucille, don't you think? And he took off skipping after her. I smiled to see that. I think Sheldon has a crunch on Lucille, I said to my friend Herbert. And Herbert looked at me funny. You mean crush, Junie Beam? He has a crush on Lucille. I started to laugh. Don't be ridiculous, Herbert. It's definitely a crunch, I said. I'm excellent at expressions. Herb looked at me funny again. I don't know why. And after a minute, Sheldon and Lucille skipped past us. They were smiling and giggling and chasing each other. Sheldon was calling to her. Come back here, you springy little lamb, he called. I slapped my knee. Springy little lamb, ha! He called her a springy little lamb? That's a hoot, I said. May heard me talking. It's not funny, Junie Jones. Can you see what he's doing, she said. Sheldon is trying to get in good with Lucille, so she'll tell him where the golden egg is hidden. He's just trying to win the play date in the swimming pool. She followed him with her eyes, and he is not going to get away with it. After that, she cupped her hands around her mouth, and she shouted after him. You can forget about it, Sheldon Potts. I'm going to be the one who finds the golden egg, not you. I've got eyes like a red-tailed hawk. I looked at her very curious. May has a lot of bird parts, I believe. Also, she's cuckoo. And that is not name-calling. That is just the truth. Okay, guys, that was chapter 2 of Junie B. First Grader Dumb Bunny. And tomorrow, we'll read chapter 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it and have a good rest of your day.